Good morning, everyone. Today we'll start with a new unit, Unit 4. In this unit, there are two lessons for 4.1 and 4.2. I'm going to divide 4.1 into two parts. Now, 4.1, choosing suitable units. Choosing suitable units. Part 1. Now all of you open your course book, page 45. Open your course book, page 45. Now look, there are many situations in everyday life where you have to measure and weigh. If you want a bookshelf on your bedroom wall, you will need to measure the length of the shelf and its position on the wall. If you are baking cakes, you will need to weigh the ingredients. It's very important that you measure carefully and accurately. Now, let's take this one. It's very important that you measure carefully and accurately. All the stories below are true. They made the headlines in the newspapers and on the television. Imagine how the people that made these mistakes must have felt. Now, look. Now, you need to be able to choose appropriate units of measurement to estimate, measure, calculate, and solve problems. To do this, you must know the metric units of length, mass, and capacity. Now, the metric units are, now here, the metric units are. Now for the length, we have millimeter, we have centimeter, we have meter, we have kilometer. And you know the relationship between these things. 1 centimeter equals 10 millimeter. Now 1 meter equals 100 centimeter, and 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meter. Now for mass, gram, small amount, kilogram, and ton. Now 1 kilogram equals 1,000 gram, and 1 ton equals also 1,000 kilogram. Now for capacity, here the volume of liquid something can hold. So capacity for liquid, the volume of the liquid, we use milliliter and liter. 1 liter equals 1,000 milliliter. Milliliter, it's like a small drop of water, like this. So this is for the metric units. Now for area, you must also know the units to measure for area. For area, use the square units of length, the square, since we are talking about area, 2 dimension, millimeter squared, centimeter squared, meter squared, or kilometer squared. For the volume, use the cube unit, since the volume is 3 dimension. Volume is 3 dimension. So this is the volume. So millimeter cubed, centimeter cubed, meter cubed, or kilometer cubed. Kilometer cubed, it means a huge thing, the size of a huge thing. So we are talking about 2 dimension. The volume, we are talking about 3 dimension. The length, we are talking about 1 dimension. Now let's take an example. Now here, which metric units would you use to measure? Example, which metric units would you use to measure? First one, the length of football pitch. The length of a football pitch. Now here, a football pitch is approximately the same length as 100 meters sprint track, so meters are the best units to use. So here meter. Okay, the best unit is meter. Now for this, for the first one. Now for the second one, the area of a football pitch. Here's the area. The area of a football pitch, which is, look, now here the length and width of a football pitch are both measured in meters. So use square meters to measure the area of the football pitch. So this is meter squared. So this is meter squared. So the length is meter and the area is meter squared. Now B, Ahmed estimates the weight of an elephant to be 150 kilogram. Is this a realistic estimate? Give a reason for your answer. Is an elephant weight 150 kilogram? No. The answer is no. Why? Why? No, an average man weighs about 75 kilogram. An average man weighs about 75 kilogram. An elephant weighs more than, but an elephant weighs more than 2 men. Compare Ahmad's estimate with a weight that you know. Then make a decision and give a reason. So the answer is no, since the normal man weighs about 75 and an elephant weighs more than 2 men. So no, the answer is no. Now, the last example. C. A man stands next to a tree. A man stands next to a tree. He estimates that the height of the tree is 6 times his height. Is 6 times his height. Work out an estimate for the height of the tree. Work out the estimate of, write this exam in your notebook, the height of the tree. Okay, now look, Start by writing down a reasonable estimate of the height of the man. So height of man, usually 1.7 meter. Okay, now use your estimate to work out the height of the tree. Remember to include the units meter in your answer. Now here the height of the tree equals 6 times 1.7, which is 10.2 meter. You have to know this information. Put this information in your head that a height of a normal man, it's about 1.7 يعني 170 centimeter. It's 170 centimeter. Now here since here he estimates that the height of the tree is 6 times his weight, so multiply 6 times 1.7. Now your homework from the workbook, page 25. Now the whole page, question 1 to question 10. Question 1 to question 10. Thank you so much and have a nice day.